Alright.
What's up, guys? This is our first ever episode of BleesNews. I am Blee. This is my co-host.
GQ Will. And we have our special guest, Big Noah, here today from Team Kanye Daily.
It's lit. Let's go. We're gonna jump right into it.
Hey.
We're gonna jump right into it. So, who is Big Noah?
My name is Noah. People call me Big Noah. Like, I call myself, I like to say I'm an influencer. Some people on Twitter feel like, they hate when I use that. But, like, I'm a blogger, influencer. Right now, I work the street today, so I do a lot of ideas, make ideas come to life. I'm not the behind-the-scenes guy. Like, I don't like tweeting, like, stuff I'm doing or accomplishments or Instagramming the people I'm with. But I do a little bit of stuff here and there.
Right.
I'm like, and on side hobby, I invest in, like, different things. Like, I'm a very, very electronic person. Like, I'm into electronic things, working desktops for, like, 7 years. So, I do a lot of things.
Okay.
So overall, I like contributing to the culture. I also have a little project me and my homeboy Spencer Clements are doing, and my brother Dale. It's called Meet the Culture. We have a podcast on iTunes. You gotta check it out.
Okay.
Right.
We did.
I do a lot.
We did hear about your podcast. So let us know about that.
Basically, the podcast is like, I'll give you a little bit of background about me. Like, what made me get into the culture was I was really motivated by doing research. I started writing this magazine. Like, it was on the whim. I had never wrote a day in my life. And, like, I always wanted to write, but I never did. And I was like, oh, y'all can edit this? So I just jot it down. They edit it? I was like, oh, man, this is it. Like, I can do this. So my first thing I had to do was the top, I think, 20 people to watch out for in 2012 or 2013. And I remember, like, that was my introduction to the industry because, like, I researched people and, like, I stumbled across Karen Sybil and her story really inspired me. Like,
Yes.
20 people on that list.
Shout out Karen Sybil.
Everybody I reached out to. Karen Sybil, the only person, like, she hit me back, like, within 15 minutes.
Wow.
Like, she was number one on our list. So, that's when I started writing. And then I helped start, I helped the Team Kanye Daily when they started doing the website. And then, like, I moved on, like, started writing, like, Boy Wonder, DJ Holiday.
Wait, hold on. 1 second. 1 second, bro. So how did you get started with Team Kanye Daily?
Man, basically, I saw the Twitter account, like, because the guy, Josh, originally started using it for his personal account. He has the name Team Kanye Daily. And I was just, like, noticing, like, and he would do it personal, and he'd tweet, people was like, not, like, they kind of pay attention, but when he talks about Kanye, it would go crazy. I was like, bro, this is, like, I'm very, like, when I study business, I'm like, this is a no-brainer, dude. Like, you gotta expand. Like, let's make a website. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. Let's do that. And it just kind of took off. Because, like, I became a Kanye fan. Like, I was always a big fan when, like, through the wire dropped and, like, registration I was pretty fond of. But, like, graduation and, like, then that's when I started really, really active. Like, I'd say my Beautiful Dark Fantasy changed my life. Like,
Oh, yes,
like,
definitely.
some things I went through, like, a real best breakup and blame game. Like, that song right there.
Best Kanye song.
Classic.
Best Kanye song.
The whole album, man.
Yeah, that's my favorite Kanye album.
Yeah.
And, like, I learned that Kanye fans are, like, different.
How many of you guys is there? How many of you guys is there in on working with Team Kanye Daily? How many of y'all?
It's, we got 5. Basically, we have, like, Josh, he started it. Me, I kind of came in right after he started. And, girl named Zena, pretty much run everything. Josh writes MTV now, so he's there, but me and her kind of run it.
Wow.
We also have a guy named Maïs, who pretty much does, like, all the maintenance, and we have a guy named Solo Notes as well.
Oh, yeah.
So pretty much just those 5, we could run everything.
About how many years Team Kanye Daily been around?
Oh, wow. I'd probably say 2011 started.
Wow.
When I first started seeing it, it's been out for a while.
Did you think it would get this big?
I mean, I kind of had an idea because, like, just in the industry, like Josh was always behind the scenes. But when I came into it, I was like, I'm doing this Team Kanye Daily. I gave a face to it. So people would reach out, like, different publications, like we've done stuff like with, for example, like Complex. I helped them, like when that kid was on stage with Kanye earlier this year with Young with 2 Wolves. We helped connect them with him. And there's other publications that, like, they had a face. So I was like, people, a lot of people kept saying, we go to you guys to get the info on Kanye. They're like, we don't put nothing out there unless it's real.
Yeah.
So it's just really kind of crazy. And then Kim followed us one day.
Oh, how was that? Like, what was you guys' reaction when Kim followed
You know what's crazy? It's like, we get so many followers and so many likes that I don't pay attention to the feed. But then everybody kept commenting pictures. Kim followed you. Kim followed you. Kim followed you.
They do that. They do that.
And scroll. I was like, damn, Kim really followed.
Did you guys ever Did you ever meet Kim before the brunch?
I had met Kim at the Yeezus tour in Atlanta, like December 1st, I think 2013 or 2013.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I was sitting in a little VIP area. I didn't know, I just thought I had a VIP ticket. It was my first time being in VIP looking Kanye. I didn't even know I could go backstage. I just had a little lanyard on. I was sitting there, and all of a sudden I see security, and here comes Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, Jeezy, and then all of a sudden here comes Kim Kardashian. She was sitting right beside me, so I talked to her for a second. She was real cool. She's always been real sweet. And then that's when I had met her. I was like, oh wow, she's super chill and down to earth. You can tell she's a real caring person.
So I'm gonna give a backup story to our viewers right now. So Big Noah and the rest of Team Kanye Daily got Kim flew them out to LA for her birthday brunch. So before this question is for Noah. Before the brunch, did you guys all meet? How did the Team Kanye Daily meetings like?
We had never met before. Zena, she was in Detroit. She was gonna come down for birthday bash because I live in a city called Oxford, Alabama. It's 45 minutes from Atlanta. And Hot 107.9 had reached out to us before they announced their headliner for Birthday Bash. Mm-hmm. Anybody that doesn't know, Birthday Bash is the concert of the summer. It's the biggest concert.
Kanye did Birthday Bash this summer, right?
Hey, we're going to need your help. And I'll be the headliner. And I was like, me, I do so much. I was like, who's the headliner? They're like, we can't tell you, but you should get it. And it was Kanye. Mm-hmm. So Zena was supposed to come, but she ended up not coming. So none of us had met at all.
Wow. So Kim's brunch was the first time Team Kanye Daily was officially in the same room at the same time.
Yeah, correct.
So how do you guys?
Email.
How do you guys communicate with each other then?
Just phone calls. Everybody got an iPhone, so it's easy to just do iMessage or FaceTime.
Yeah. And how often do you guys talk to each other?
I say talk every day.
Oh, that's great. So all right. So you guys did meet with Kim for her birthday brunch. How was that? How did that happen? How did Kim get in contact with y'all?
Basically, I can tell you the whole story. It was crazy. I was at Atlanta, because I'm an ambassador for the HRC Festival, and I'm working.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
I get a text from Zena. She's like, we got this email that says Kim wants us to come to LA or something. So I go check the email. I'm like, this can't be real. What's that? You know what I'm saying? Whoever says he stopped playing the damn phone, that's what I was thinking. So something told me to forward the email to Tracy, who works for Kanye. I know she's manager, but she works for Tracy News, George Kanye. So I forwarded to her, and she responded hey, not so steady. Yeah, Kim's flying everybody out to LA. You'll take things, respond to it, give them your information, you fly. So at that time, I'm thinking, okay, me and Zena will be able to go. Everybody else is 12 to 18 hours away. They won't be able to go. And they were like, no, we want everyone.
Wow.
And I was like, what? And no, there was a girl there from I forgot where she was from who flew 20-something hours.
Wow. I follow most of the accounts that she followed up, that she flew out. So I know Bound to West was there. My Lisa was there. How was that? How was the encounter meeting all of them? How was that
It was super dope, especially because my Lisa, me and her, we talked before. She's gonna go to do PR work.
Yeah, she met Kim before.
I've been talking to her. It was super cool to meet her. She was super chill, and then everybody else was just super dope. It's kind of everybody really could believe it. Because me at first, I really didn't believe it because it was unreal experience. So I just I got there, I landed. And I was just is this really happening? For real?
Yo, describe your emotions when Kanye walked in the room. Was it like a mythical creature coming in, or what was his aura like?
It was crazy because we got there and I don't know how you pronounce his name. I think it's called Pascal, the security guy. Kanye.
Oh yeah, Pascal.
When I came downstairs from my hotel, he was there in the lobby. He kind of he kind of debriefed me just do this, just hang out, my name's Pascal. He's Kanye's not gonna be here. We're going to tour. I'll hook you up. You can come meet him. He's like, I think I've seen you backstage before. And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. I knew Kanye was gonna be there. They kept saying Kanye's not gonna be there. They don't realize. We run an Instagram page showing pictures of where Kanye's at all the time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we know he's in LA. So we're like, he's got to come through.
Yeah, how do you guys even know that?
So what?
Not to cut you off, but how do you guys even know that? How do you guys keep so up to date with wherever he's at?
And honestly, at this point in time, with how far it's came, we just have to really just go on Instagram. When people tag us in it, or people give us a heads up, or we search for it.
Okay.
So like at the brunch, we were sitting there eating. It was probably like an hour into the brunch, and I was like, okay, he's really not coming. All of a sudden, Kim's talking, the door busts open, and Kanye's got more than him.
Oh God, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
So I read on Team Kanye Daily. Yeah, I read on Team Kanye Daily that you guys had like a good 45 to an hour meeting with him. What did you guys talk about? And what do we need to know about Swish?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about right there. But when he walks in, he just like puts North down, Kim takes North, he's like, Team Kanye Daily, goes Kanye. We walk up, he gives us a handshake, a hug, we start talking. The first thing we really talk about was just the fashion, like it's really happening. And I said, you got some really big deal with Kanye, like everything he's fought for.
Yeah.
Like, that's what motivates the Kanye fans. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as a black male in America trying to achieve these dreams, to see somebody be told no and finally have something happen to them, it's super crazy to see it. But, all of us, even you guys, we get it after this journey of Kanye talking about he wants to make clothes, people saying he can't and he shouldn't. And it's happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this was a week before his stuff hit the stores.
Yeah.
Like, we were just talking to him about, like, be nervous and how dope the clothes are. We talked about the screening, how, like, he let everybody in the world pile in the theaters. Like, Zena, she's in Detroit. You got Josh, he's in London. You got Mike, he's, like, you know what I'm saying, in the Netherlands. Like, you know what I mean? Like, all of us are in these theaters with these people. Like, I don't think he really understood how impactful it was to us, so we told him, like, we get together with all the other fans. Like, in Atlanta, it's me and, like, another 200 people in theaters screaming, like, we're there.
How was that like, the fashion show streaming in Atlanta?
Man, the fashion show stream was crazy because so many people packed in, and it was just like, dope, because like you're a part of it, just when we're watching it live. And it's funny because I'm always having a leadership quality. So like they were like, we don't let this many people in, and lady, I was like, screw that. Everybody in line was to go in there, was standing around, we got to let us start everybody in the theater. So I told another like 100 people to go in the theater. It's like, hey, we want to see this. I know you don't have a seat, but we're willing to stand in the aisles. So we got everybody in there, we're watching, and everybody just talking about it. It was like a big old networking event after. It was just crazy. Right. It was good to see how all the fans come together. Like, Kanye has a very, I don't think you understand how big his fan base really is, how many people he's impacted. It's just crazy to hear. It's crazy. It's really amazing.
So I'm gonna talk about the Team Kanye Daily page. So what do you think is like the key to your site becoming so big?
Just like I would say consistency.
Yeah.
We never mentioned the gospel, the rumors, it was always consistent. Because you guys stop and think, the reason we got so big, and like when Kanye was on hiatus, or nobody knew what he was doing, we always kept people updated.
Yeah.
And it was never that time where, because like if you mess with Team Kanye Daily, Kanye's never been absent in the game ever.
Yeah.
If you pay attention to like certain magazines or certain this and this, you might think, hey, Kanye disappeared. You miss the rest, you know he's in there, you know what he's doing.
Yeah.
And even though Kanye doesn't have an Instagram, you guys make us feel like Kanye has an Instagram.
Yeah. And it's like, the crazy thing about Instagram is like, he has people in his crew, if there's something we don't even post, they'll just say, hey, can you take it down real quick, or, hide this, like, because like we got a hold of the American Idol was it thing? We posted that like right after we got the photos, then like, hold up on the route.
That was dope.
Because, American Idol wants to post first.
Oh, okay.
So, when you guys met at the brunch, we heard that you guys gave Kim a book, an art book. Tell us about that.
Oh man, let me say first off, Shutterfly, we made the book through Shutterfly. They said it'd be there Friday, so we give it to Kim. It didn't get there Friday. So he got there like Monday, and the people gave it to her. And we just basically what we did is, the one thing we get a lot of is fan art. These kids, these fans make the dopest, the dopest shit ever. And they always send it to us. We put it all together in the book and gave it to Kim and Kanye, and they really loved it. Like, they loved it. Like, it's in their bedroom.
That's dope.
It's crazy. And it gave us, it was a way for us to meet Kim and Kanye and give that experience to the fans. Like, Kanye gave us the experience of seeing the screens.
So Pony Boy, I heard he was at the brunch with you guys, and he's one of the artists. Was he in the book? he does a lot of dope like artwork, and he used to do it for Instagram. And I know Kim hired him to do her website. Was he in you guys' book?
Yeah, I think he had one piece that was in there. I think he just took it from the Instagram.
Okay.
He does a lot of dope artwork. Very talented kid, very cool kid.
That's dope.
So do you guys have any advice to any other fan pages?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Be consistent and always, like, don't forget you're like a fan page. Do stuff for the fans. Keep the fans involved.
Okay.
Because like I tell you, who does a really good job is like Meg and her whole team at Word on Road.
Yeah.
They do a really good job. You know what I'm saying? Handle it like a business. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, focus on being like a business, have professionalism and network. You know what I'm saying? Because this stuff is like, you don't realize this stuff like opens like doors. Because like you know, the fan page you're on Instagram, all you do is reach out to the right company. You don't have a job doing the same thing with them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we talked about Karen Civil in the beginning of this, and I'm a huge Karen Civil fan. So I want to know what your relationship is like with her. I want you to go into that some more.
Who?
Karen Civil.
Oh, Karen?
Yeah.
Karen to me is like, that's why I would say Karen, like, that's like big sis. That's like a mentor. Like, seeing her and how she created her own lane motivated me to get out here and do my own thing.
Yes.
And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always keep in touch. Like, she came down last week and she did the thing with Hillary Clinton. At,
yeah. Did you go to that?
Over Clark Morehouse.
Did you go to that?
She hosted the Hillary Clinton speaking.
No, did you go to that?
I went to that. And like, it's just good because like she came out for A3C and I was actually able to kind of facilitate her panel.
Oh, that's
because it was kind of like A3C. A3C was like, you already use this room for Karen and the Women in Hip Hop panel. I'm like, yo, hold 120 people. You got 300 people outside. I'm moving this to the big ballroom. And so many people came. It was just good to see like how many people she motivated to chase their dreams. It's just like she's a real genuine person. Like, and like nobody can ever say anything bad about her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't help anybody as much as she can. She doesn't motivate people every way she can. And just Instagram post or tweet. And she always gives love back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like, people like her, Rob Martin, there's a lot of people that are like in this industry that are super genuine. It's hard to find that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got a question. So how do you market and brand yourself to the point? Like I know you're still up and coming, but to the point where like Karen Civil is, or like say where you are with Team Kanye Daily. How do you think you created an audience to pay attention like that?
It was basically like, I say social media, because like whenever topics arise, I voice my opinion, you know, it gets retweeted, people see it. Another person, like a real big mentor to me is like Elliot Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh,
Elliot Wilson, like Elliot Wilson was the first person to come to Atlanta, DM me and be like, hey, meet me here at this time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Come to let's come over here, let's break bread, let's eat dinner.
Wow.
He invited me to dinner with him and his wife.
Wow.
That's cool.
People don't realize all it is. People don't realize one DM can change your life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
Like I took like one time, like I got an invite to go to 2 Chainz Chocolate Belly store. I went to that. I presented some ideas. Now I work the streets, but
Wow.
like you gotta be out there. Like you gotta be out there. You gotta be
Definitely.
seen. Like you can tweet and be on social media all day. That's good, but you need to be in the street. You gotta be out here and touch the people.
Yeah.
And like people realize, like Kanye's always real big about ideas. Kids don't realize ideas can change your life and make you money too.
Yes, definitely.
You might not have a dope idea for you that might work better for somebody else. You need to pay for that.
Right.
So one of your podcasts, right? I don't know. I'm a big fan of Brooke, so I saw that she was on the Woman Crush Wednesday podcast. Tell me a little bit about you guys' relationship.
Like Brooke,
Yeah.
Brooke's always been super dope. Let me tell you how I met Brooke. Like when you start up and coming, you're trying to hustle and you're trying to get these press passes. You'll hit up anybody. Brooke was the first person I hit up. Like, yo, I want a press pass, the Street Fest. She said, I got you.
Wow.
She got me a press pass.
Yeah, she's
Like
dope.
Brooke looked out. Like, she didn't know me from anywhere.
Yeah.
She looked out, got me a press pass.
Is this
when I asked you to do the podcast?
Is this before knowing about the whole Team Kanye Daily, or did she already know that you were establishing that?
Before.
Because this was before, like, she just saw a blogger right to these sites.
Wow.
So, like, she was actually the podcast. She was like, yeah. And like, Brooke probably, I think, and like, so it can be argued, but Brooke might have the best podcast. Like,
Yeah.
she straight up told these girls out here, don't try to fuck your way to the top, because you don't even get to the middle.
She always goes.
Good advice to young ladies who's going wrong about this industry. Like, it was a good podcast.
She always puts that in her tweets. Brooke is real dope. I'm glad that like you have a relationship with her, because that's definitely someone I would want to interview next.
So, yeah, I can definitely help you set that up for you easily. And Brooke, people don't know that Brooke is a real big Kanye fan. Like,
yeah, I see her. I see her going at it with people on Twitter about Kanye. I see it all the time. She's dope.
And the cool thing about Brooke is like when she found out Kanye was gonna be on the radio show, she brought all her stuff and like he signed it, she framed it, put it up in her living room.
Wow. That's
so
crazy.
it's like she's like a big Kanye fan.
So, what's next?
Yeah. Do you got any like personal projects coming up outside of Team Kanye Daily, or even with Team Kanye Daily?
Yeah. We just right now, work with Street Days, work with an artist named Bankroll Fresh. You might be familiar. He reunited with
Bankroll Fresh. Okay.
He just hopped on his remix. We just filmed the movie.
I saw that on your Instagram. I did see that.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Take Over Your Trap. We're doing a turkey drive where we're doing a movie release and a movie premiere at Plaza Theater in Atlanta. A lot of dope stuff going on with that. We got stuff going on with 2 Chainz about to release. And of course, Young Dogs are still out there killing it.
Dope.
And also, I got an artist I'm working with named No One Drug on Twitter. He's really, really dope. And I got some artists here in Alabama, Cersei and London Blue. They're really, really about to take off. We got so much stuff going on, man. They're trying to keep momentum going forward because like, it was like beating Kanye eliminated some barriers. I got people responding to emails I sent them like a year ago that wouldn't even respond to my email.
Oh, yeah.
No, let us know what.
Let me see how face this is. Roseanne Barr picked me up.
Who's that?
Roseanne. Judge Spade picked me up.
Wow.
Sean White, what's his name? Sean, the activist, he hit me up. Just like, dope. I would love to see that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just been showing love.
Wow. Yo, definitely let us know what stuff is going on out there. We'll love to come down to Atlanta and show love.
Man, anytime you guys want to come down to Atlanta, you can. There's so much stuff going on.
Definitely.
We got a Christmas concert in December. We're gonna be making some announcements about later. You guys might want to come through.
Yeah, definitely.
Everybody gets in. All you gotta do is bring a toy and some canned goods.
Right.
Trust me, the toy ain't gonna be nothing once you see it there.
Yeah.
So what's Atlanta like? Let's talk about Atlanta right now, because we know that Atlanta and LA are basically the two places.
Yeah, Atlanta's like the mecca for music right now. All the big artists are coming out of there, like Young Thug or Migos or Future.
So what is it like to be from Atlanta right now?
Atlanta is really crazy. A lot of people don't realize, like, in Midtown, all the studios are, like, literally 3 minutes from each other.
Yeah.
So, like, you got us, and Street is that 2 rows up, you got DJ Drama, you got Mean Street Studios. Behind us, you have the Outkast Studio, and then behind that, you got the DCP, and on the same road, you got the Sony Studio. So when people come into town, no matter where they go, you can easily get somebody to come to your studio. Because just like, I wasn't at the studio in the American Band, so I was working at the event, but Kanye showed up.
Wow.
Teddy Walk showed up. All these people are just showing up at the studios. And they go to every different studio. When people come in town, they're going to be in that area.
Oh.
No matter who it is, no matter what they're doing, if they're there in hip hop, they're going to be in that central location. That's how so many artists, record. Like, the people don't understand, man. Any studio, like the big artists you dream of are recording that, you can go in there and book your time too, be right in the same, right across the hall. That's how so much stuff pops off. And what I noticed when I was in LA, is like when people like go to the studio is so, like LA's traffic is kind of messing up.
Yeah.
Same chemistry. So like, LA, one studio might be 2 miles down the road, but it's going to take you, from 3 o'clock to 6, 7 o'clock, it's going to take you 2 hours each day.
Wow.
So it's easier to maneuver in Atlanta. So that's why there's so many collaborations, so many dope artists. And like people, DJs, like, DJ Holiday, they're so eager, like the DJ Holiday, DJ Issa, DJ 314, they're always eager to break that new stuff. So it's not hard to get access to the people in Atlanta.
Wow. Well,
Like they have like Bring Your Own Beats or Best of the Best at department store in Atlanta, and any artist literally can come and the history there, and they let you perform. They let you play your beat.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? You can just go and do that.
crazy. Well, we wanna thank you so much for getting back in contact with us. I was like, yo, he literally, cause I've been wanting to do this interview for a minute now. Wow. Yeah, you can tell. Give us the gem right now for Kanye fans right now. What do we need to know?
No, the gym was like, yo, so Kanye didn't let us, he didn't play us any music, we didn't hear anything, but he had to move his car, and I was walking with him to his car when he moved his car, and like, yo, he opened the door, I saw the black laptop, I almost risked it.
The laptop.
Yo, I wanted to risk it all.
Risk your life for it.
Yeah, but you know, I'm kind of glad we didn't hear anything because I want to hear it the first time again.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to have that feeling.
Wow.
I
So
want to go crazy. I want to go crazy with it. Yeah.
So when do you think since Kanye didn't tell you nothing about the album, when do you think it's dropping?
What's your guess?
What's your
I have
guess?
no idea. I think he's making a masterpiece right now.
Really?
And honestly,
It better be a masterpiece. Cause we've been waiting forever.
I don't know what it's going to drop, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be out of nowhere. I'm more concerned about where it's going to come from more than anything else. Because I saw Larry Jackson post a picture of Kanye and him on his Instagram and deleted it. So I'm like, yo, is he doing this kind of music? Is he doing Apple Music? But I think whenever it comes, it's like, I think Kanye, he always delivers. I hate when people question it. It's always good. Even Jesus was good.
Yeah.
People won't want to admit it. It's like, yo,
people are never gonna admit that album was good.
But it's kind of like 808s and Heartbreak. People didn't know how to accept it when it first came out.
We appreciate it now.
Years after, they understand the music. If you look at music right now, it's all based off of 808s. All the singing and the auto-tune.
All the Drake, yes, Drake. Wow.
So I think when his album comes, I feel like we'll get his album and Drake's album pretty close together.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like Kanye and Drake are going to really fuck up next year. I really feel like it.
Yeah.
It's hard to mess those two. Because, like, everybody's wanting to share the stage together for so long. And, like, when they did, like, during when he first did the fashion show earlier this year, and Drake brought him out at the Sprite show, the chemistry those two had, if you work with those two, you saw the chemistry. You saw how the fan reaction.
Yeah.
I hope they'll give us that again soon.
Yeah.
So we want
Yeah.
to thank you so much for doing this for us. This has been
No problem, man.
This just shows you just how far like Social Network can take you. People fail to realize that Social Network can.
The only gem I have left to drop is to the people, anybody who hears it, don't be on social media all day, on Twitter cracking jokes and doing all that. It's all cool to crack jokes, but hey, people out here getting real money on social media.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're really, like, people are taking the deal with social media. People are charging $7,000 for Instagram posts and they got 10,000 followers. Don't be a dummy. Get that money locked out there.
Exactly.
Right.
Thank you so much. This is BleesNews.
This is GQ Will.
And we have Big Noah 256 on the phone with us, and we're signing off. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.